So here we are. ApolloKage, man, again, this will be 2 snakes going into this top 8 real quick, but yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. ApolloKage Goblin. Add an extra word to his name or to his tag for some reason, but you know, I see what you're doing here. Yep, that's Mr. G. Remember Mr. G?
I see the addition to the name. I'm not saying it, but Goblin's still doing incredibly well. Of course, being a part of Moist for a good while, having a lot of faith, but right now that faith in that F tilt at the ledge, you're talking about Snake having good ledge trapping too, working just fine.
Here we go. And this is, I mean, this is the way you want to start it off too. I mean, both these characters definitely have explosive kill power. You know, Snake literally with the explosive kill power, but obviously Roy, you know, an F smash anywhere on the stage at like 90, probably gone if he has low range, and anywhere near the side if he doesn't. So
Roy being one of the few characters that can kill Snake early at ledge 2 with double edge dance, that's gonna kill him at like 70 to 80. So you gotta be very careful. But so far, ApolloKage is just making sure that he stops any gaps that are available, putting the grenade out, because like we said before, all trades are in your favor. You're already at 67. I haven't lost that first stock yet still. I'm going to get the up tilt sooner than you get me.
Okay. And Goblin, I mean, really has to play on this stage in particular too. Like, it's just so, as the swordsman or as the one who has to run in, everything is covered. With one grenade is literally zoning you fully, just because, I mean, it's one flat plane, you know? That place is, if it was on a platform above you, all right, whatever, I can run under it. No, you have to run past it or jump over it, and obviously Snake's gonna be right there with some anti-airs. Yeah,
like the entire thing with this stage is so stressful. There you go. He got the sour hit of the up air. Still able to find the bear afterwards, sitting at 129% though. So it's a very dangerous spot, but you have to just prove your neutrals that much better, and you have to cover those landings from ApolloKage here with no platforms. Right now, he's up a whole stock, TK.
Yeah, you see how far Goblin had to step back there. The 2 grenades were in the way, so they allowed ApolloKage to grab lead for free. And in another situation, somebody else, Roy was just standing at the edge, hitting jabs. Yeah, cannot do that well against Snake.
I forgot how fast that down air out of shield is too. I think it's like frame 3. So again, like if you swing with one of the few non-safe options that Roy has on shield, you're getting punished for that, and you're gonna get sent back off stage. Right now, the C4 is in play. You have to be very careful about where he decides to get the trade-off. Did he get switched back over?
Oh, I think it might be. Off. Yeah.
Okay, no, it was on him, but he ended up getting blown up for it.
Yeah, standing just a little too close right there for that explosion, but had to try it. Oh.
That grenade actually saved his life.
For some reason, I thought he was about to combo straight into that off like the grenade. Like he knew it was going to explode, and he started bringing that Nikita up. That would have been an insane combo.
I can believe it.
Yeah.
This kid is smart. But that did help Goblin at least stay in a little bit longer, but he's got to go low on this recovery. Going to go ahead and get the hitbox up to help. That double edge dance being super aggressive from ledge.
It'd be so quick too from the ledge. Like I don't know why.
That looked like, get hit by that.
That would look way faster than usual. It's going to get stomped out, and that's sending out right there.
Actually ridiculous.
All right, ApolloKage. Good start right here on this set. I mean, I think this is a pretty good pick here for Goblin, but again, Snake with platforms. I feel like it's kind of hard to pick against Snake if you're a rushdown character, right? Like, if you don't have your own projectiles, it's kind of throw out from a distance too. Yeah, you just have to run at him, and anytime that he decides to play, if your combo's not true, grenade's getting pulled, right?
Yeah. That right there was the big reason why he brought himself here. A, that down tilt leads to a guaranteed tech chase that you can react to. B, short hop nair above about 15% almost always guarantees that you get ledge because you carry him right off.
Yes, sir. And so, yeah, again, I mean, the only thing he really has to worry about is, you know, watch that C4 placement on that platform. Again, does cover a lot of space, but also doesn't want to take too many of these trades. Kind of stalls out a little bit. Oh, man, the grenade's still there. Oh,
you are crazy. You are actually crazy. He went out there to trade with that, and he knew it would work. You have to preemptively expect you might have to tech that too. ApolloKage with no fear.
Absolutely. Just hit him with the soft landing, or the soft back air, bro, and it worked out. And the grenade, too, for the recovery. Goblin having a hard time finishing this stock off. At least hasn't taken any damage yet. Okay, it's a Gob special right there, the soft hit up air to follow up, but unfortunately was not able to get the strong back air. Does find the strong neutral air to take that stock, and we're going to keep it moving.
It took a little bit of time to finally close it on the side, but man, ApolloKage was making him work for it. He's doing that bomb recovery, the high recoveries afterwards. If that platform wasn't in the way, that might have led to a tech chase, but he's building up the damage fast. DK already had him at 66, basically unchecked.
Oop. Sneaking one on him.
That was so dirty, because you have to hold shield there. Grenade's right there. You have to do it. You're either taking the throw, but that almost acts like a command throw the way that ApolloKage uses it just to get it on there.
Yeah, he threw that. I mean, look, can't be shielding too long against Snake. I mean, obviously, down throw is always a threat. And then on top of that, just the sticky too, so.
This is why I'm a big fan of watching what he does, but I'm also a big fan of watching the way Goblin usually makes a lot of comebacks. Right now, rolling right into the up smash, he's got to guess correctly the second time. Good delay to make sure you got the hit on Nikita.
You got to do it too, you know, you want to try to deactivate that with your own hitbox. And not going to hit the sweet spot of that, unfortunately. He was a little too high up, so. But it's kind of setting up now for that percentage of, oh, man, I needed that to kill. I needed that to
I'm upset for him and the fact that that didn't close that out. I feel like he deserved that so much. But at 116,
that's going to take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, another person not paying attention where it was. But also, to be fair, that one was in center, behind a couple other things. Caught slipped in for the first time in a while.
Okay. I feel like he put that one on his dome, but no, actually does manage to get that one on the platform. Goblin holding shield for dear life under these platforms. Again, those explosions cover a lot of space. Goblin trying to get this chase down, just needs one good hit. There it is, and it is enough. Doesn't even need the back air for that. Just jumps up, hits the forward air real quick.
Yeah, knowing he needed to get that extra bit, I figured F-tilt might just be enough there, but maybe with the back air, possibly pushing it back. Go with jab bear, guarantee your kill right there. 46%, his grenade actually messing up his jump there, but then again, it kind of pushed him out of the way to take a bigger punish.
Okay, back air, hold that. Nice, okay. Both of them going to come out of shield with something, so Goblin, really good option to come out of shield with that up B.
Yeah, there's not a lot of passive nature between these two. That up air will be enough, and that's going to put ApolloKage.
You have to be able to play around all these explosions. Like, you also have to realize that you're going to get hit. Like, you're never going to be able to perfectly play around every explosion that Snake has in his arsenal. Oh my, ApolloKage. What message are you trying? Wait, he's trying to send a message back.
Nobody can see it, but I've been losing my mind back here. Like every single time he layers something up, and he hadn't gone for that fear yet too, so that was a really good idea. That dare's gonna build it up. He's got to go low to avoid a potential up smash. There it is. And good timing. I cannot believe he got past all of that. That drop down bear won't find it either.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm not trying to put the pressure onto him right there. Does get some extra damage, but again, look at the space that's being covered. He tried to parry it. I think he even tried to bait it. But yeah, just a little too early.
I saw the shield flicker there, and it was a little bit too early on it. But at least he has him at 90, trying to go for the drop down double edge dance. Not going to find his mark. And ApolloKage trying to layer the offense to keep himself safe on shield. That drop down forward air might end up leading to a bad situation here. Luckily, he didn't get any damage, but he does take it there. Okay.
And man, I'm telling you, man, this is just it just looks all but done for Roy. Like the CQC for Snake is good, the explosion game, the projectile game for Snake is good. Usually when you have a zoner, it's like when you get close up enough against him, except for Rob, who's everything. Like you get up close against him, it's very threatening. With Snake, it doesn't feel that way.
It's something to be said when you're getting outboxed as Roy.
Yeah.
Like that will start to mess with you a bit, but he does finally find the fair. For a second there, I thought he wasn't going to go away. He went straight to the corner with it, but he does have 91 on attached to him, so up tilt is coming soon.
Yeah, I'm actually having to kind of adjust his combos here, mostly because, his jab also sweeps the ground. So because of the fact that it sweeps the ground, he will explode almost every grenade he tries to jab to get a jab combo going. You saw that forward throw into like a read he went for instead of just down throw jab or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going to lie, part of me wanted him to just go for the up B, take the double trade, and just go. But because it was a little bit too far away for Cypher, probably would have missed. Damage building up big time, but at least he's kind of been minimizing it. He's been sitting at 100 plus for a solid 30-ish seconds, and he's getting ApolloKage back to even. Yeah,
see, as long as he can avoid, any of these CQC up tilts, or honestly an F tilt near the edge as well, and remember where the C4 is. That is, oh my, I think the grenade might have saved him. I feel like he should definitely be gone.
I definitely have questions, especially considering the fact I think up tilt would have been fast enough to get that before grenade popped up. But regardless, he does get the knockout afterwards. ApolloKage sitting in a position to potentially send Goblin down to the losers bracket 3-0.
Yeah, and then also get himself into the second stake to get into top 8 on the winner side of things, man. Yeah, these guys are scrapping it out. Kate scraps his way back into that as well. Doesn't want to take another forward air, but look at ApolloKage racking up the damage, double A-Town stomps. Let's get it.
He is always layering it too. He makes it seem like you can hit him on landing, and he instantly catches you with that down air. And 88%, this is not a good time. He really just laid down, said, go ahead, do something, because nothing's going to work. Absol's going to send him back off. TK is starting to look like it's a bit of a wrap for Goblin.
It is definitely looking very much like that. He does manage to get past that, and the jab back air does find that, but 128 now. Roy can steal some games. It just may be a little hard to steal this game from Snake.
Definitely something that is true, but I do remember recently, well, goodbye.
Can't even
land.
land.
Won a top 4, and He's in 5th right now, guaranteed at least. We'll see if he can keep pushing it further. Teaser actually kind of interesting on the Dark Samus as opposed to his usual Samus, but as his tag says, let's boogie, baby.
It's Let's Boogie versus Scoobert Doobert, baby. We got game number 1 here in winners semis of ApolloKage trying to take this W, but will you be able to be patient enough to deal with the fact that your charge shots are kind of constantly getting hit away? That's going to be a crucial factor.
The thing, though, is that Snake has to be, like, feet on the ground underneath him to be able to clank out charge shot with the grenades. And when he's on the ledge, when he's getting ledge trapped, something that Teaser personally excels at, there's nothing he can do. If he gets caught by that down B, neutral B combo, he's dead.
He's doing an amazing job actually of still putting that pressure off. There's that trade-off we were talking about before. The biggest thing is you try to condition ApolloKage to go for it too much so you can sneak in with a nair or a fair on a jump read to get that punish. But it's an incredibly even match right now. Mortho's going to give him stage control, and the air dodge in knowing that the punish might be minimal in that situation. Very good from ApolloKage.
So far, so good as well. Just beats out everything that AK wanted, gets the up throw for the stock, and that was a little bit earlier than I thought should have been killing.
Me too. I think, I don't know if that was DI or not, but like up throw obviously being a kill throw, but that's Snake, and we saw Snake survive a couple of situations last game, but answering right back, wasting no time as ApolloKage, only taking 42, and I want to say player cam too.
Look down at Teaser's camera. He is almost folded at a 90-degree angle. He is all the way in the game.
Teaser's not only for hungry, but he's eating the monitor as well. He wants the entire thing.
Wow!
Eats that stock and eats that Cypher. Technology is mine and it's delicious as that dare finds its mark.
Charge shot coming through. But AK, he's trying to find his ability to play the game, and there it is. That's what we've been waiting for, the moment where charge shot is just completely invalidated by a single grenade.
One of the things, too, also that I love about watching ApolloKage, we saw him miss it just a second ago. ApolloKage uses C4 like a command grab. If you shield too much on platform, you're going to get stuck. If you shield too much in front of him, you're going to get stuck. So you have to be very careful about how you decide to approach that. But Teaser having literally no care for that last as he's continuing to build this lead up.
I actually do want to point out we didn't get a chance to because this set started so quickly. Teaser has a lot of experience in this matchup with 2 very good Snakes in Georgia already in the form of Scat and also Sunito's secondary Snake, which people don't know about Sunito's Snake, and Cola also secondarying the character from time to time, so it's not an unfamiliar matchup, and it's one that Teaser is definitely showing himself to be proficient in, but the up smash evens us up.
And we're going to keep trying to keep this damage going right now. Crowd, y'all need to calm down, but we're going to keep this match going with this Zair trying to pressure him at the ledge.
I don't think they need to calm down in the slightest.
Well, damage starting to build up a little bit here for ApolloKage, but as you already know, that damage is very in favor. Usually trying to go for the up special into the air. Screw attack will not find its mark, but you got to be very careful about that for ApolloKage trying to land.
Pulls that grenade, keeps the shield out, wants Teaser back away on the ledge, and finds that opportunity, but loses out to the Nair thanks to the up smash coming through.
ApolloKage, good shield over there on charge shot. We're on last stock situation. Up tilt is now about to be online. Even though it is Dark Samus with some weight, that's still a very strong move. Good job not going down there after that C4. And this is extremely close. Now Fair almost finds its mark.
AK very nearly yoinking that game out from underneath Teaser, but not able to do it just yet. Now has to come down from deep off stage. Tries to recover high, but Teaser's got a charge shot with his name on it, and the air dodge through ends up Cypher's off stage, and I want no part of it. I will just run off dare. 1-0 in the favor of Teaser. We run to small battlefield. AK trying to close the distance between the two of them a little bit. More confident in his boxing game than he is in Snake zoning versus Samus's zoning, but
that was such a good layered ledge trap as well by ApolloKage. He had the grenades out, C4 at ledge, covering if he got bounced up, guarantee push him on the platform, and then had C4 there later. However, it's going to have to go high here. You're basically going to take at least one hit. That's going to be the bear, and he air dodges past that. That was, if Teaser recognized the air dodge distance, would have been a free forward smash.
Oh, and look at this Teaser. So mobile off stage, but he's not mobile enough on stage, and just hops straight into that C4 to lose the first stock.
I am so impressed by the amount of personal feelings that Teaser has for every single stock that's lost. It's like, man, I can't believe. All right, next one. You can see the passion behind everyone. He doesn't like making any mistakes, and you can't make that many against someone like Snake, as this damage will start to rack up heavy when they get that first lead. Oh, good coverage, though, with the down smash instead on the air dodge in, and that's going to be an instant evening back up here, 79-0.
Rising up air, but able to pop through it with the grenade.
Lift grab. There's going to be a free dash attack, of course, coming in. That charge shot answering right back, though. And this is also ranges now where a good fair or a throw will push ApolloKage off stage. That's going to give you that ledge shot, potentially finding that down air we saw in that last game, which I think is what Teaser's maybe trying to look for, but instead just rolling back and forth, trying to be careful and forgetting where the position was as that C4 takes out the second stock.
64% only on ApolloKage, and with Snake's weight, we've seen him live significantly longer, both in this set and in previous. So a very good position for AK to find himself in. The small battlefield counterpick, the less space that Teaser has to work with. Very, very beneficial for him, and finding his shield starting to be on the verge of going away as he gets hit by Nade C4.
This ApolloKage is that player we've been looking at who's constantly been improving every single tournament, looking for that top position each and every time, trying to move forward throughout each bracket with the best mentality. This is against Samus. This is a very difficult character to play passive against over time. He's doing it well, but Teaser's starting to get him that much closer to KO percentages. Can he find that back air? He does, but the trade-off with the explosion prevents him from going away.
Yeah, still holding on to the stock, and now able to get back up on stage in the grenade, ruining Teaser's ledge trap so that he can't find the charge shot. AK, he's been so good this game number 2, but it's not good enough to avoid that nair, and Teaser once again brings us to last stock. Samus able to close this gap pretty soon if ApolloKage makes a significant enough mistake.
Like we said, you got to be super careful. This percentage right now equals the potential there. He's going to have to go high with Cypher. He has to take a hit essentially on landing.
He has no jump.
Cypher comes back in, more fall off the ledge with the Cypher. It hits him underneath the stage, stealing that ledge trap away, but Teaser not backing off, still going right in with the screw attack.
But just look at that. One mistake, burning his jump early, cost ApolloKage 86%, and he's still yet to get all the way back into neutral. Teaser maybe getting a little bit over-aggressive, though, goes off stage and looks for the runoff nair.
That's not a real Samus. I just saw Jab 2 come out again. He's been using it too much. Not agreed. They only press Jab 1. Up throw won't be enough just yet, though. Even as they worked earlier around the same percent. Trade-off helps! As what you would have thought. Not looking that easy. Teaser looking prime and ready to close this out and get that top 3 finish.
Running it back to small battlefield, though. A place where Teaser really did figure out how to play the tempo towards the end of that game. I don't know if I like this decision from AK. It looked great at first, and then Teaser he figured out the pacing, and suddenly it was just another Samus stage.
Yeah, I feel like the mid-range was a little bit too close. Like his active range to go for a burst option as Samus of all characters was a little bit too good. I feel like you want to, even though on paper it's like, okay, I don't want to really separate too much, it was working much better game 1. It's starting to build up heavy, finds it there, but surprisingly though, we're actually at an even percent to start.
It's something that I like to say a lot, though, where I feel like Teaser has the best boxing of any of the top Samuses. Like, if you look at Siski, you see Siski and you see the ledge trap god. Or you look at Icy Mist and you see Icy, and the uppies as well. You see Icy Mist and you think about her, like, ability to just zone and keep you from ever getting near her. But you see Teaser, and you see his ability to so quickly swap between the 2 different play styles of zoning and boxing. But he can't box with that back air as ApolloKage takes first blood once more.
I mean, look, Teaser sees that prize pool and says, man, that's a lot of money to pay my taxes. So he's got that motivation. He's trying to close it out, but that dash attack won't be enough to take it out off the top. Going out there looking for that up air. Well, not for,
Up B there. 154 on AK. Teaser shown himself pretty proficient in taking these stocks in most situations and is yet to be damaged up all that much yet, at least. 2.3% on him, but that nair, the damage dealer, comes through for ApolloKage. We saw it last set as well with MVD versus Jazo.
At least ApolloKage has been able to hold on to the stocks much better to up throw beyond line. ApolloKage, of course, has some of the best mentality we've seen over time. You can't count him out just yet. Ooh. He will lose that one right there. He held that one for a while, but ApolloKage is starting to slow the game down a bit more. As we can recall, he said it himself on Twitter. I'm going to start camping out things more.
I will camp.
I will, and it worked yesterday, too. That's why he's here in top 8. I would not be surprised to see that same playstyle start to kick in because it's looking much better as ApolloKage starting to wake up a ton right now.
Yeah, AK with the never say die attitude. If anybody can make this reverse 3-0 to win the set, it is most certainly him, and the adaptations are starting to show through for just that purpose. Gets the grab, but actually lets Teaser mash out judging that the damage from the pummel hit is going to be more valuable than any follow-up, and maybe finding a follow-up here with Nikita.
No, I like the dair! Oh, he just missed it. If that dair popped off the right way. Oh, it did work out! Okay, ApolloKage putting himself in the lead for a change. It's been a little bit, but this is exactly what we want to see. We want to see ApolloKage start to make those adjustments, force that Game 5 set. That being said, though, Teaser not trying to have any bit of that as he's been playing so phenomenally up to this point. ApolloKage starting to figure things out slowly last.
This is those adaptations out in full force. AK, he actually missed out on those edge guards earlier on in the set, was unable to close out the stocks from Teaser, but now, no problemo. He's able to close them out just like that. I didn't like that in the air there. It was a very awkward situation for both of them to find themselves in, and the scramble resulted in nothing significant for either one of them, but a potentially significant edge guard right here.
I do like the attempt at that. ApolloKage hasn't really gone for that in a while. AK is usually pretty content with controlling ledge until he feels like you're going to be obvious on recovery. Oh, what a good job conditioning that, but the up tilt still won't be enough. Dark Samus, of course, being a bit on the heavier side, but that up tilt has done nothing but impress me as well. Incredible boxing game, like you said. Incredible ability to control the landing of someone like Snake, who has ability to mix it up. And here on Town and City, you're going to be able to force them to want to recover high like that, but that's exactly what I was expecting. The fares are going to be more online to try and bait AK to go to those. You get that free damage.
Free damage is what AK loves to find, but on Town and City, Teaser loves this stage. It's no surprise to see him counterpick here because Samus, not one that kills off the top too often. You might see the occasional up B or the up throw KO, but most of the time, it's with stuff like that.
Exactly, that horizontal pressure game that they're just known for so well. Those early knockouts off the side with charge shot, the incredible ledge trapping that leads to those early nairs, and it builds up heavily. AK trying to get himself some damage going, but Teaser starting to play that game back a little bit more too, not willing to box as much because it's not worth it. Don't take those trades with Snake right now.
Couple dash attacks from AK, but not too much else since he lost out on that first stock. Teaser going high to cover and gets the jab one dash back grab, the Samus classic.
The truest fake combo in the game, and it works every time.
It is so fake, but that Nikita flying at your face is more than real enough.
He's got to pay close attention to those. Those have been finding their mark, at least setting him up for kills more often than not of late. 57 on the board for AK, trying to find his way in. Teaser gets the free grab and almost lines himself up for a grenade follow-up. A little bit too far away, though.
93%. Snake off the ledge, but Teaser doesn't get the opportunity to ledge trap. He wanted it so bad, but the nades came on and knocked him out of position, but ApolloKage knocking Teaser around the block with 91 off the bat.
Quite literally, he's shoulder checking him over and over again, saying, "What's up?" And he keeps catching him. That grenade didn't cover the...
You saw that timing, though.
It was
where
so good.
The grenade pop very nearly knocked Teaser into the C4 detonation. A little bit higher percent, and ApolloKage would have found a kill off of genius timing.
I am crying internally that didn't work. And now Teaser's going to get the dash attack, but even with that good DI into the corner of Town and City, of course, the higher vertical blast zone to try and keep himself in the game. This is a very hard-fought second stock here. This is showing a lot of shades, too, of how that MVD Jazzle set was going a majority of the time as well.
145. The dash attack out of it going to be plenty enough for Teaser to kill. And ApolloKage finds himself on winner side stock. And he's not going to let that keep him down. He's not going to let that affect him. He's not going to let that slow his roll. He comes off that angel platform and immediately finds the stock.
Yeah, the immediate double jump nair, too, just wasting no time whatsoever. Super close set right now. Nobody really taking any damage so far here in this third stock, but that's majority because AK just can't get off this platform. He finally does, takes a bear in the midst of it, but even after that, that was really good, taking one grenade trade and pushing it all the way up like a solid 40-ish plus %.
Teaser very nearly finding that back air on ApolloKage's recovery to the stage, but his air dodges are flawless, so he's able to get through it, but no punish on the up B. The whiffed up B gets away scot-free.
And Teaser's now starting to do that more here when it matters the most. Last stock, you can't make any mistakes. Gonna go up there potentially. Trade war, you can't take those trades. Avoids the charge shot too. Teaser getting him with the F tilt, but the trade up comes through at the last second for AK. He can't make any more mistakes right now if he wants to keep this winner's run alive.
Teaser showing how practiced he is in these situations, how often he finds himself here. But ApolloKage is no different and rolls behind into the up tilt. But thanks to Town and City, the ceiling way too high.
I forgot we were on Town for a second. That was so close, but speaking of so close, we're at 151 into 121. Dash attack won't be enough to take it off the side. Here comes Nikita. Does he guess right? No, he doesn't!
We thought he was dead and gone and buried. was able to keep composure and win that game out.
Let's see if he can keep that composure once again. So far, this has been incredibly dangerous. That fair is one way to snag composure out of you real quick. We've seen the passion. We've seen the body language from Teaser repeatedly after each stock is lost, but he's been very composed so far up to this point. That Nair, however, is a lot of damage. Does he get around this? Of course, the platform being in the way does not need to respect that mortar, but does get hit in center.
And this is just AK playing his game. He has figured it out and knows exactly what needs to be done. Zoning, boxing, everything is going his way at the moment, and that's why he's got nearly a 100% lead against Teaser.
Right now, you can see, I mean, even the crowd energy right now, I've only been hearing noise this entire time, but everybody being a little bit stressed now, but I know once we get to that last stock situation, pay your taxes.
Down
get
throw,
up in there again.
Teaser certainly paying his taxes right now for the first time in a long time, I would imagine. The down throw,
oh!
he up-B's immediately, but AK misses the punish! No punish!
You're actually insane for that, recognizing the fall off the stage that was guaranteed in every other regard, but the throw does not find its mark. Now he's just hopping around a bunch. Jab 2 comes through, pushing him off stage. Do you walk away with this ledge trap? And you don't, but ApolloKage somehow sneaking his way around, still living at 201 here though is Teaser.
I was about to say, hey, do me a favor and tell me how? Like, against Snake, 200 and I get Samus is heavy, sure. 213, still alive, dodging around this Nikita missile and gets on past, takes a dash attack. He's still alive.
Built
Teaser is immortal.
Built differently, manufactured immaculately. I don't know. Somehow still around, and Nair comes through as well. Did AK?
My God, it's a grenade.
It took a grenade kill on a platform at 239%, but AK took 81 in the midst of that. That was important for Teaser to build up that damage.
81, very much in the realm of possibility for Samus to close out here if AK makes a significant mistake, but you see him going high, staying close to the center of the stage too, so that no matter what Teaser does, it'll have to kill coast to coast. 120.
Teaser just trying to force him to go high with that charge shot, actually taking the charge shot on landing. Not really going to take it out just yet, but if he guesses correctly right now, going for the jabs, going for a down tilt as well, but good buffered roll in from AK to get away from that. And now 101, going all the way out there, almost getting the dare. That would have given him a 2-stock lead.
I thought that a Nair was coming through and that it would have certainly been the stock, but AK opts for the dare instead, and Teaser only eats one hit of it before finding himself free.
And here comes these grenades again, but that Nair should finally be enough as it is. 117 has been put on the board of Teaser, who's going to take that grenade straight to the face as he tried to send out a charge shot.
ApolloKage, a very significant lead, but it's something that we've seen Teaser do before. He needs to take this stock now, and he misses out on the back air that he was looking for.
Back throw's gonna go ahead and set him up, but he recovers high. You take that recovery high every time because you'd rather take that hit. Granted, these hits are starting to rack up. Normally, it's not too bad, but Teaser chasing him all the way up, misses the air dodge. F-tilt will not take him out yet, but that will give him stage control, and he, that time, gets around the Nikita.
Teaser been doing such a good job of avoiding the Nikitas, and this time dash attack actually kills. So I'm still a little bit confused as to how Teaser lived the cross-stage dash attack at 226, but the magic is gone. Teaser, the potion of immortality has exited his system.
Well, he's trying to go after him right now to continue to try and keep this run alive at that. He does not get him up the top. Dash attack will not be enough yet either on Snake. Does he go after him with a forward or potentially at this position? No, it goes for the up smash, but did not find its mark.
That up smash, one of the most unreliable moves in Smash Bros. Ultimate, and this time not even finding the initial hit. ApolloKage, extra credit galore and lives the back air.
That matters a ton. If that back air came through, that will find its mark though. 92% attached to Teaser, but this is by no means done. It's very possible to get that damage back on and potentially find an early spike, so AK has to be super careful.
106%. You know what? That just means a little bit of rage for Teaser, says him, but it just means a potential setup as he lives through the C4.
Still not gone just yet. C4 is reapplied somewhere. I don't even know where it is on the stage right now, but Teaser needs to be very careful as the dash check comes through. Will not be enough off the parry. Get out to avoid this Nikita. Does he get back on?
He's dancing, he's bobbing, he's weaving, and he gets around it onto the ledge, and he gets past ApolloKage.
Backing it up with the more pop on lands right now. No punish from AK. Teaser's still in at 179. Nikita's in the way.
And what universe do you grab there?
And the jab setting him up into
one time. I think it was like back at Fall Fest, and I think MVD won. So I mean, that's we're quite a while removed from their last encounter, right? So for the time being, it looks like MVD and ApolloKage, well, at least right now, they get to decide, well, who is the one who reigns supreme? As you just see the battlefield being littered with explosives. Don't even worry about keeping track of whose grenade is who. It doesn't really matter. It's all deadly on either side.
Absolutely. Both these characters going to be very effective far away, very effective up close, but you got to know exactly how to push that advantage state. Once Snake gets on the Cypher, it's going to be really easy to exploit Snake and get a lot of that damage, if not the KO here.
Yep.
And one thing I really do want to mention is MVD going to be more of that old school style Snake, right? Has been a Snake veteran ever since Brawl.
100%, man. I'm not even sure how old AK is.
Very young player.
Yeah, I was
very
gonna say,
young player.
like,
Definitely wasn't playing Brawl Snake.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
The experience side definitely on MVD when it comes to longevity with this particular character.
Oh yeah, and I mean, it's so cool because ApolloKage being that new kid on the block, right? Especially when it comes to this character, and there's pros and there's cons.
Yeah.
Really coming in with this character and having a very unique viewpoint, very creative playstyle, but right now, MVD's fundamentals are reigning supreme.
No doubt about that, man. MVD, countless snakes he has battled throughout his illustrious career, and now ApolloKage becoming one of the nice, going to be able to survive that and then go super high, fading that Nikita, actually landed safely too. A couple of grenades coming out right now. And off the Cypher, nicely done. MVD fading all of this pressure coming out from ApolloKage. Can't seem to get too much going. Back throw still not going to be enough.
Yeah, and one situation that we're seeing a lot is just forcing the juggle situation. Snake is a very immobile character, cannot really skid across the ground as fast as other characters. So once you set up that juggle, Snake just can't really chase you down. Snake is more likely going to set you up or just set up the grenades, right? So we'll see if anyone is going to go really hard off stage, if any player recovers low, but it's going to be very unlikely.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice grenades actually interrupting the nair.
Okay,
All these trades right now, MVD more than okay with taking. Got an entire stock lead, but AK, hold on, starting to pick things up a little bit. But it's hard. I mean, you're trying to get yourself reestablished. You just got those grenades interrupting some pressure you'd ideally like to put while he's recovering.
And if you're playing zoner versus zoner, or Snake, I consider more of a trap character.
Yeah.
If you're playing the mirror, a lot of it is, can you get the first stock? The first stock is so important. Again, Snake is a character that you really thrive off of these trades here, and it's no exception.
He wasn't feeling it. He wasn't feeling it, but I'll tell you what, $5.99, you'll have a good time.
All right, we got a new gen mix-up here. Definitely, I'm not even going to try to gas it up like, yeah, this is a DLC Snake. No, Steve, definitely another character in their own right. One of the only characters that can build pieces of terrain, Looney Tunes, if you will, with the minecart and the anvil. Can be very chaotic. A lot of things going on. We'll see if MVD can get this W right now. It is ApolloKage getting a bunch of damage and continuing the pressure with the minecart.
Well, the reason, I think this is a good pick for two reasons, right? One, you kind of avoid doing the Snake Ditto, which obviously you don't have the same experience as MVD is. I think that's fair. It doesn't seem like he's as comfortable. And two, we know for a fact multiple times throughout multiple tournaments, MVD has really struggled against several Steves. So with that in mind, this is actually a really good, maybe surprise pick for ApolloKage to try and catch MVD off guard.
And I still like that ApolloKage tried out the Snake Mirror.
He gave it a shot.
He gave it a shot. It's your best character. Why not? You got some data, and it didn't really work out. MVD with a pretty convincing two-stock. Switching over to the Steve, a little bit of back and forth here. Snake definitely going to give Steve a good amount of time to mine. Already Diamond on deck. Gets the grab forward throw to set up the offstage, but up and over we go with the Cypher.
Oh, good catch on the back air. That's going to do it, right? Yep.
And yeah, I mean, okay. That could have been disastrous right there. Never want to be that low as Snake, forcing a Cypher, especially against a character with a spike like Steve forward air. The sticky and going to catch the roll. The C4 taking ApolloKage right off the top.
Oh, nice. Okay, grenade to cover that. Beautiful stuff.
Trades back and forth here with the grenade, but it is MVD, 109% here. The back air barely missing. This is a diamond back air. It is extremely powerful.
Yes.
Almost taking that stock as well and just getting more and more materials here for ApolloKage. Trying to catch some of these jumps on the defense here.
Oh, wow, minecart doing his job. Okay.
Uh-oh, what are we setting up here? Back air. Oh, but the Cypher gets hit instead of MVD.
Steve was lurking right there. The Cypher, though, going to take the hit. Thank you very much. Keep this stock intact. Oh, turn, maybe facing the wrong way. I don't know what happened on that one.
Yeah, maybe a V-reverse grenade of the sorts here instead of the C4. And Snake, yeah, those down tilts going to be very good at taking out that bottom block once you get that bottom block out. But here comes ApolloKage walking the dog. MVD all the way to the right.
Oof. All right, things starting to get a little out of hand. MVD got to find a way to get situated on the ground again, reestablish some control.
He knows how aggressive ApolloKage is as well.
I'm saying, bro, he's gonna give me like DD vibes. And this Steve just goes in.
Yeah, and then also finding time to mine, also finding time to throw back the grenades, but once up and close, personal here, going to set up the blocks, kind of create some of these unique boxing situations. Especially they're going to make it so up air and back air can thrive here. MVD trying to get the trap with the C4. Gold weapon still online near the parry, but the rising back air not going to connect here. Up air, no, you go for the forward air. Wanted to drift to the left with the up air, but does it. Gets the wrong aerial.
All right. A couple maybe misinputs here for MVD, costing them some crucial time right now. Needs to eliminate the stock. Steve at 144. And look at that material that he has access to, Charles. That is a scary Steve to deal with.
156% ApolloKage. Might not be on Snake, but still tanking these stocks well over the time they should be due here. Diamond still on deck for this last stock. This is going to be the up tilt. Whoa, the grenade almost interrupting that. That could have been really scary here for MVD, but the Diamond is being crafted, and this is going to be such a hard comeback to make if you're MVD.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost touch of death situation right now. You get hit one time, and that very well could end it. And you can tell ApolloKage knowing that, putting all the pressure on. Uh-oh, MVD picking up some steam. These explosions helping him out.
Really spacing around this backer. You can tell ApolloKage really going for this option. Now, and this is what MVD wants. You can go ahead and chip away. Both these characters, again, going to have low amount of mobility, but Steve really relying on those specials like the minecart, like the up B for that mobility. And the minecart is going to take up resource here. No iron online.
Goodness.
ApolloKage forced to mine up.
Got to do it, man. Put the blocks between them. Get yourself some time.
The grenade? How weird.
Dude, MVD. Oh, my God.
Oh, the up air.
Oh, my God, bro. He's right there. MVD's so close to snatching this game back from the jaws of defeat. One step closer, but he lives!
It's not a forward smash, it's a dash attack to catch the landing here. The fastball, neutral air dodge, tries to go for the back air, but...
To game 3, off to Smashville we go. Nice little debut for the ApolloKage Steve.
Yeah, it's going to be the smallest stage here in the format. To have that really large platform in the center, and MVD is going to want to litter that platform with so many of these explosives and really control a large percentage of that map, right? Okay, just mining up here again. It's MVD playing more of that grenade style. It's going to give Steve time to go ahead and mine these resources. Gold already online, so this minecart is going to be empowered. Ooh, not able to get the fastball after the forwarders. You can't get the combo extension here, but going to go ahead and craft the gold instead of keeping it for the minecart, but the Diamond here online with another gold.
Right. Plenty of options, plenty of resource right now. Oh, okay, just zipping through. Nice smart from MVD, going high. Not even going to be reversed, just able to land safely, finding a good route. Oh, good pickup, though.
Oh, still alive here. ApolloKage having another chance. The gold weapon is still online. Gets the parry, but...
Oh, okay, the explosion actually assisting in that, able to find the up tilt off of it. And that'll give MVD a pretty sizable lead.
Yeah, you gotta be aware of those grenade follow-ups, right? It can happen in a flash.
Yep.
And that's the thing about being a Snake player. It can be a little difficult. You gotta know the timer on every single grenade, and that forward air with the Diamond gonna be so powerful. Gonna take that first stock.
Yeah, obviously ApolloKage knowing that situation and that setup pretty easily executed on his part. That's going to wipe out what was a pretty good lead for MVD.
Oh, look at double grenade and
the
double back air.
Yes, sir.
Damage.
Drop kick, not playing around.
Ooh, another back air out of the grenade here, and ApolloKage's got to be really careful how you pressure Snake. And if anyone knows, it should be ApolloKage. The positioning of the grenade is everything.
Making a lot of really good calls, too. I mean, we talked about just being ready and being efficient. And being able to get those stray hits off of grenade. And MVD hasn't let too many escape him thus far to this point. Just one up, trying to get that up tilt. Fearless right now, even in a situation where you think he should be. MVD battling through.
Okay, here's the back throw again. Goes for the Cypher here, and look at this. I love the block setup to get the minecart, to get the high recovery. Gonna go ahead and crap the other diamond here, the air dodge, but you go for the down smash instead of the up smash. Wrong lava move.
He wasn't thinking too far ahead on that one, but mistakes do happen here. Nikita putting some pressure on as well. Oh, goes for that big time up smash. Not there, but you see, and ApolloKage saying, you're close enough, let me just let this thing fly. Gonna come up with a stock. Nice, and I was so smart, just withdraw there, not take the chance of the Mortar coming down and claiming that stock off. Really making the most out of this. ApolloKage going on a tear right now. In route, 75% attached, and MVD just trying to land safely, but no can do at this point. The pressure too much, but finally able to alleviate some of it. But man, already in triple digits, Charles. Not going to be an easy comeback for MVD, but last game too, we said the same thing and went down to the wire.
Yeah, and right now, ApolloKage is doing such an incredible job of chasing down MVD in these juggle situations by using the materials. But look at the materials are running low. You can't just go ahead and keep using that. You have to keep track of them. So now you're going to have to sit back a little bit, mine up some resources. But while you're doing that, you could get chipped out from all these grenades. MVD playing that wall of thorns strategy.
All right, mining through, mining through, mining through. Oh. Nice, smart stuff. Not getting baited by that.
And that C4 commanding so much space. The forward air, not going to connect.
Smart MVD, I like that. Just take a little bit extra time to go a bit lower. Give yourself some more time to recover.
Okay, here's the blocks. Oh, the forward smash, go for the up smash. Oh man, that could have been it here. Again, look at this aggression coming out from Steve, utilizing the blocks to go up higher, utilizing the side special for the mobility, and just like
probably a good day, he stays on the snake.
Yeah, and I think this is a matchup where long-term wise you can definitely learn.
Yeah,
right?
of course, and I think MVD understands, like, he's got enough general experience against this character. It's just getting the job done right. Like, Steve just really makes you play the game on a different level. It's almost like at some point you don't feel like you're playing Smash, but patience is everything. MVD has shown to have that in abundance.
Okay, the chase down with the juggle, again, using those blocks to kind of hover up there around that full hop double jump height there. Using the anvil with the stall, getting the follow-up as well with the back air. TNT set up, and right next to the crafting table, I know exactly where you want to go.
Yeah, you can't craft that, but you can damn sure feel it. Nice job from MVD. That'll be the first stock for him. Good stuff.
Okay, and this is a huge deal here. MVD with the lead. Snake with the lead is so powerful. Trying to roll out of that pressure. Grenade. Going to tack on a little bit more damage here. And again, we're on Smash Storm.
Oh, nice.
MVD.
Actually, yeah.
Not going to convert off of that.
Very smart stuff. MVD definitely feeling it right now. Got some momentum. The movement on point. Oh, but the grenade betrayal going to send him off into the blast zone. So, hey, ApolloKage catching a little bit of a break on that, not needing to do it himself. Oh,
okay.
no.
Oh, the up air. Not going to be strong enough to knock Snake off of the Cypher here. Okay, no gold online, so these minecarts going to be a little slower. The up tilt, even on the platform, is still not enough. Very surprising here. Steve, not a heavy character by any means. It's going to give ApolloKage another chance for another mid-percent opener. Spot dodge. Oh, tries to go for the grab. Oh, that'll surely be it, but no. Forward tilt not coming out in time. And wow, going to craft the diamond. That is huge confidence coming out from ApolloKage. You're sitting at 107%.
Yep. All right, the resource management right now between both of them. Oh, actually slipping through Charles, the minecart with the assist on that one. That was so slick. That's going to be a lead right now, but it is a fragile one. Though look at the extensions. Here we go. Hey, you broke mid-hit, though.
Yeah, you probably want to save the diamond for the next stock as well. The reason why ApolloKage was able to craft that aggressive diamond because another one was coming up. Flickering the shield there, going for the parry. Waiting out the Nikita.
Look, it's almost that way that wall was set up. That's such an awkward approach for MVD, but able to muster through it, get those forward tilts, and here we go. Final game potentially on the winner's side for MVD if he drops it here.
Again, look at the hunt with the blocks here. Tries to go for the forward smash. Anvil, and look at all of these different blocks. You got to play in the maze, the playground here for Steve. And down tilt clearing it out. Gold is online as well, but looks like no iron, or maybe one. Yeah, look, one iron here.
Oh, wow.
The forward
obliterated MVD, like, no disrespect, a credible Snake player. So, I mean, you know, if you're ApolloKage, you've got to have a little bit of trepidation, like, yeah, it's a great spot to be in on the winner's side of Grand Finals, but it's going to be far from easy sealing this tournament away.
Yeah, Anathema's like, all right, line up the snakes. I'll take care of it. I'll get it done here. But like we mentioned earlier, ApolloKage and MVD, two different breeds when it comes to snake, right? This is the new generation of snake. ApolloKage being very, very creative with all these different options Snake has available for him.
Oh, nice, actually. Oh, okay,
wait a minute.
going super low. I was like, yeah, you got plenty of gas left in that tank. Hold on now. Just hit up B.
And look at this. I mean, we talked about the momentum that Anathema has, but ApolloKage going back and forth here, but no double jump onto the Cypher. Can you get the air dodge read?
God,
Yes, absolutely.
Beautifully played right there from Anathema. Patience being the key for that situation. And plenty of times we've seen him capitalize off that very same setup against Snake.
Yeah, especially with no double jump. I mean, really the only option is grenade or air dodge, or just try to fast fall maybe down to the ledge here. Anathema calling out the exact one. Ooh, okay, I like that. Off the gyro as well, attacking on just a tad bit of damage, but a little bit of back and forth. Looking a lot different from that last game we saw Rob versus Snake.
Just a tad bit thus far, but at any given moment, that's when you know, when you don't expect it, that's when you really should. Anathema has striking ability to be respected in the down air on the money, and that's what I'm talking about, Chuck. Any given moment, your stock is in jeopardy against this guy.
And I love the punish there. Usually, okay, try to set up for a ton of damage. The corner carry, of course, that we know Anathema for. The up tilt is going to be enough, and it's ApolloKage keeping this game close to the chest here.
All right. Fantastic stuff. Loves that nair, man. He really uses it even out of disadvantage as well.
Okay, here's a parry. Oh, no, going for the forward air. You do have a decent amount of time after parry, but not that much. Calm down, man.
Calm down.
All right, so here's the grenade setups. Yep, just cooking those grenades, waiting just a tad bit. You know, between 3 to 4 seconds on the grenade timer there. So ApolloKage obviously knowing the exact timing, just subconsciously able to line things up here.
Grab, yeah.
Oh, on the platform, this is crazy.
Oh.
That would have covered every option
Yes.
but the attack there. Really great stuff from Anathema, just waiting out the options. The up tilt almost gonna be it.
That was scary. Don't want to take another one of those. C4 lurking on that platform.
Oh, the trap.
That should be nice.
cover.
Oh, what? Oh, but the up tilt right. ApolloKage, a nail biter for sure. As we head to Stadium.
And we were saying Anathema was just completely unstoppable. ApolloKage just holding all of that momentum. That is very difficult to do. Usually grand finals, the person coming from losers is going to take that first game because they're so heated up. They have so much momentum on their side, so much confidence, but ApolloKage flipping the coin here.
Yeah, I mean, for ApolloKage, you just have to think about it's not what you've done thus far, it's what you're trying to do. And he was able to prevent a lot of that, especially on those final stocks, able to clutch it out and get that first game. And now a great pickup off that up air.
I love how aggressive ApolloKage gets with some of these double jump aerials. It is very risky, but directional air dodge to the ledge here. We've seen that get punished from Anathema with the down air up tilt. Waits
Smart stuff. You know, notice Anathema didn't even leave the ground that time, just letting ApolloKage choose the first option, baiting him there off those nairs though, the up tilt awaits. And yet again, we see that being a very potent and powerful kill option as expected from Snake.
Okay, tech chase situation, but falls off the stage here. This could be it, but the Cypher with the protection. Ledge jump into the back here, tacking on a little bit of damage here from the sour spot, but whoa! A forward air out of nowhere! ApolloKage robbing that second stock!
Absolute insanity. ApolloKage carrying nothing for honor. This man is getting dirty right now.
Yo, this is the kind of Snake I want to see. I want to see ruthless and fearless tactics here. Dropping down the axe kit, taking down the stock at 50%. ApolloKage looking like he's going to take this game number 2.
Trying to do that, but Anathema with something to say about it. The up smash right on time and right on the money as well. Only 41% separating these two, and here we go around the world, but not to the blast zone. A rare miscue from Anathema, giving maybe ApolloKage a second breath here.
That was from all the way to the left side, was continuing on to the right side, and I think Anathema was going to get that stock. You saw the air dodge come out. That means just a tad bit of a timing flub there. Oh, the neutral almost taken off the top.
Oh, no, you're done. You're done. Wow. Okay, like, sure, you can have this as your counter pick. It's something that I have not shied away from counter picking myself, so comfortability going to be benefiting both in this one.
Yeah, Anathema really going to set up all these situations where you get all these outplays with the slants, right? Okay, tech chase situation. Tries to get the kicks with the neutral and the down special. Not going to connect, but this up tilt up air from Anathema will. The chase down with the laser. The booster's up the top.
Oh, my lord. Yeah,
on the hunt.
Very smart. They got a B reverse out of that situation, given what Anathema was trying to do. Love the answer with the down air to the spot dodge punish. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That definitely would have got the KO.
Yes, if that was able to land the nice little sweet spot, that could have been a problem for sure.
Ooh, is that
my
enough?
Goodness, 1-2 combination, yikes.
Yeah, and just not finishing that forward tilt. There's the parry into the jab. ApolloKage still surviving here. 147. The grenade stayed up.
He just stood there like, you want some?
Come get it.
Here it is.
Come and get this grenade.
Gave you all you can handle on that one. Great execution. ApolloKage gets the first stock off here. Game number 3.
Yeah, the only thing Anathema got was a mouthful of poop.
I'm telling you.
Okay, look at these grenades comboing back to back here. Okay, there's the grab, this up throw on the platform. Gonna do the trick here, and Anathema only taking 61%. Another thing to talk about is just how durable these characters are. So we're really gonna see some max rage scenarios where both characters can get to that 150 and really utilize that max rage. Oh my goodness.
He was really thinking big time on that one. We've seen him go for that a couple of times, and he won't tell me if it's a misinput or not, but either way, it keeps happening, so we'll take it as is.
The trade secrets.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not mad at him.
Okay, bringing out these grenades here. Lobbing the second one, but again, look at that. Because of Lilat Slant, you lob those grenades, they are eventually going to bounce off, right? The trajectory of these items bouncing on the ground is going to be a really big deal, and a really big curveball here.
Uh-oh.
Of course, the air dodge, but the up tilt barely out of range here. Anathema with the fade back.
Definitely wants it. Okay, Anathema got him up. Oh, catches him on that one. We're going to survive, though. The laser.
With that neutral
Up
air
tilt?
dodge.
Yes.
Yep.
That time, though, paying off. He just goes right into that up tilt.
Yeah, Anathema trying to set up that falling up air situation again on that neutral air dodge, but doesn't connect. Are you going to get it? Yes, the cross up on the DI. Maybe didn't even need it. 130% around there for Snake here. And I love that hover saw with the gyro in hand. Anathema able to burn out that invincibility from that Angel platform.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Reflector.
Rotor. I like that, yeah. Love how even these two are, man, just battling back. Slight lead starting to present itself, though, for ApolloKage. Look at that. This is scary territory to be in for Rob on Lilat. Uh-oh. Hold on now.
Yeah, that's another thing to notice as well. I mean, if you hit the gyro, you're going to extend that hitbox. Okay, not going to be able to comment. It's going to set up another grenade, the mortar, and the dash attack to get the landing. Keto off stage, you got to get back there.
Oh, this man is absolutely insane the way he just elects to do things. Oh, not getting all of that.
Oh, the air dodge barely getting through the nair. The back air not going to get punished.
Actually, oh, nice. Doesn't give up the air dodge. Very smart that time from ApolloKage. Oh, no, thought he had it.
Is the nair enough from center stage?
Find out. Anathema obviously thinking, hey, this is far from done.
This is the Anathema Classic to start things off.
And you can see why. You can absolutely see why. ApolloKage barely even showing any emotion on his face after that. Like,
Yeah, so you got to shrug it off, right?
Yep.
I mean, this is one of the reasons why Rob is such a strong character here in Smash Ultimate. Okay, using the Nikita, the hunt down. Oh, and the back air.
That was beautiful. Didn't get the stock, but I love the bait off of it.
Beautiful stuff in the ledge trap setup. You're not able to get the stock. The back air was not enough. Even right on the edge there, Rob being so heavy. Anathema with the survivability and does not panic, but takes the up tilt to the face, and it is ApolloKage only taking 64%.
That's not too bad, all things considered. Could have been a lot worse. ApolloKage knows that. He's getting back to even stocks. I'm sure is good enough for him right now. And now this pseudo FD-like stage gonna give him some space to work and operate with.
Okay, look at that, attacking from so high up in the sky here. Anathema setting up with the grenade placement coming out from ApolloKage. Such a creative way to really make sure you get back to the ledge here. The combo not going to extend off the grenade, but I mean, ApolloKage cranking that forward here. You want something big.
Well, listen. Situations like this. Oh man, he kind of delayed it a little bit. Nicely done. Much needed for sure. Love the creativity from both. Anathema letting this lead kind of escape him.
No,
gyro. Wow, the gyro actually just bullying him back in the laser, trying to keep him off his game.
The air dodge to catch the grenade as well. ApolloKage playing these situations out so perfect. 180%. The survivability on this Snake is absolutely pivotal.
Look at this, man. You would never know there was a zero death that befell at this Snake earlier as he completely asserts himself and takes the lead. One stock, Charles, to go. Anathema, does he have enough in the tank? Absolutely, the Rotor Arm's gonna get the job done. Final stock right now. The conclusion of Dreamhack Atlanta could be among us right now.
The grenade stopping it!
Again, the nade, the MVP item of this set continues to pay off.
Man, stopping the 0 to death, getting ApolloKage back on the stage, 112%. Can you get the up air? Look at this. Even more damage. Up tilt will surely do the trick. The clank and the up tilt is going to do it with the kicks.
All right, ApolloKage handling business even from a